Yo, yo. Oh my god, my voice is cooked. It's gonna be the second video of the day. I'm just gonna kinda be doing some early picks for Islam JDM, Zhang, and Shevchenko. I also add Shara, Bull versus Costa. Gonna be a super fast video. Might even be able to make it short, but I'm not gonna. Um, let's start. I'm just gonna kinda keep this screen, by the way, because I'm too lazy to do anything else. I'm gonna start with Zhang versus Shevchenko. I feel like I should actually might. We'll see what I do in the editing phase. I might add someone else. Add some visuals. Um, I have a ton to say about this fight, but there's one thing I kind of want to talk about here. Why are we making champions vacate their belts when they move up? Because if you make it, because they can move back down, I guess it doesn't really matter, but fucking make more sense if they made an interim belt. Because then if they say I didn't stay there, well, I guess yeah, I could make some issues, but okay. So you say my opinion. They can make an interim belt, and then if the champ wants to move back down, they just fight the interim champion, unify the belts. If they want to stay, they just vacate, and then they vacate the first belt, and now the interim champ's the champ. It's just kind of a weird thing, and I get they don't want to do the, like, where are you going? Are you going here? Are you going here? But it's kind of just a weird thing. That's really the only reason I add Shevchenko Zing, by the way. I'm going to go on Zing's decision. I think she's faster, strong enough in the clinch. Because I gotta be honest, I think it's going to be a boring striking fight. I just kind of feel like they're both going to be too nervous. I think front leg side kicks are going to be huge for Zing. I could see like a little bit of an easy decision for Shevchenko, but I do think mixing the takedowns. I think the clinch could be good for Shevchenko. But I do think Zhang will be strong enough to get out of it. But I think mixing takedowns, being a little bit faster on feet, Zhang will get the win there. Next thing I'm going to do is actually, no, I'm going to Charbot versus Costa. This is a fight that, so I might add different visuals. This is a fight where I really like both guys. I can see them both losing badly. I'm going to start with why I think Costa will win. Shara has shown that he has some kind of interesting defense, is what I'll call it. He doesn't really like. He's really good. I don't know. Shara has interesting defense, and he can. Costa could mix in takedowns and clinch, kind of like that. But also, Costa is kind of a little bit like I want to say lazy in fights, but it's kind of a way to explain it. Like he also wasn't active for, but he did look great. He looked great at Skopjov. Um, yeah, I think I will be leaning Shara decision though. No, that might be a little bit of a Glaze pick, but I will be leaning Shalabut. This decision. Oh my god. First, my voice is like all cooked. Now it's like I'm mumbling, bro. Alright, what's next? Oh yeah. Oof, oof, oof. It is on JDM. What you see on your monitors right now, your TVs or your phones or your iPads or whatever. Um, Islam Makhachev versus Jack Nellmaler. First thing I need to get off my chest about this fight is that I don't think the Bilal fight is a very. It's kind of close, but isn't as close to me. People are making it sound like. Bilal is really. He's a pretty much forward, pressure, double leg or single leg. Kind of almost like a DC. Islam can kind of stay there, kind of strike a little bit, and he doesn't always do the big. Like he'll sometimes do these like fancy double legs, or sorry, single legs. He'll do the double legs and single legs, but he does a lot of clinch trips. And I don't know that the Craig Jones camp area will really help GDM with that. But another thing about it is, or another thing about the fight is Islam has shown kind of similar to Shara some interesting defense where he'll kind of defend like a 1-2 then immediately stop blocking instead of just kind of waiting for it to do. So if I could see like a 1-2 slip back, come with a blitz or something like that, working for JDM. But I do think that Islam is a really good, it's kind of like, it's a weird style to describe, but like he's like finds weird shots and boxing combinations. Like you see a lot of people that kind of like look for straights or like clean shots, but like in a boxing combo, he also randomly find this like fresh hook. It's like okay, it's kind of what he dropped uh the Bronx with. And I do think that his boxing, he'll box good against JDM. I don't know if the size will be much of an issue, but I don't know. I think it could be. Again, the defense has me worried. And I see some people being like, bro, body shot against the cage, bro. Like that, I don't think like he's not gonna hit my body shot, and I don't think like he's not gonna get. I don't think Islam's gonna get TKO'd. I feel like he's either gonna be lights out. Well, I don't know if I could see it. I don't know. It's such a weird fight. Whoever loses this, by the way, absolutely cooked. Like JDM, you're cooked, buddy. Islam, you're cooked, buddy. If you lose this fight, it's just such a risky fight is the way to word it. Um, I will be leaning Islam. I think decision. I could see a late sub. I could also see an early sub. I could also see a JDM like lucky punch. I don't know. Could JDM win on points? I'm trying to think if I can see a narrative where that happens. I don't know if he could. I could see he could also be like a. I also am worried Islam will be too passive and kind of just let JDM throw a couple 1-2. Let's let JDM almost like MVP max, bro. So like a 1v, not like a, let's say 1v, what am I saying, bro? Only walking. Alright. I can see Islam being too passive and almost kind of like JDM MVP max in a sense, where he throws a couple big shots around and wins around. Kind of wins a decision like that. But I just don't, I feel like Islam could, if he somehow does that, he could come back in the later rounds. So, yeah, maybe like Islam decision. That's what fight I need to watch more tape on. Yeah, I think that's that. Adios.